Hey.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Ben.
I'm Nok.
Welcome back to 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓. So today we're starting a new series called Midnight Mass. I have no idea what this is about. This is Nok's suggestion that we start watching this.
I mean, I also suggested Squid Game, so I think we're good.
Yeah, all I know about this is it's religious.
Yeah, I think it's sort of horror, and I don't really know much about what the story is. I just follow Rahul on Twitter, and I saw he was part of this, so I'm like, let's just get into it because I want to.
Yeah, I mean, watching for Rahul is a good reason to start watching anything, so yeah.
Yeah, I see so many thirst tweets. It's funny.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, let's get into it then.
Oh. Flipping the camera is always cool.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Cool. Because if it went any closer, I would have been out. Okay. So Riley got like the minimum sentence for. That's stupid.
Are we surprised?
No.
Your brother comes home tomorrow.
That's great, Mom. Good and truly.
Do you think both this brother or son and the father don't like Riley?
Mm.
And the mother's the only one who does?
Yeah. It's like accepting to the point of enabling. Like, he straight up murdered someone. Or like manslaughter.
Yeah.
But she's just like,
But you're my son and I love you.
If I want to go out, I go out. There he is. Fuck my dad. That's what you want to hear, right? Fine, fuck him. Fuck them all. Fuck the sheriff. How about now?
A short trip, courtesy of Bowl.
For real? You worried I'd knock?
oh, nice shot.
Yeah. Smuggling someone in?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Into this town, or like...
I guess.
We weren't supposed to know who that person was, right?
Nah,
Not
they
yet.
didn't show the face.
Cool.
Shit!
Warren? The fuck? I thought I saw something.
It was just a cat, right?
No, it was pretty high. The eyes.
Right.
I think there's something else now.
Yeah.
You know that house that we saw with the trunk and the man? Does he live in a house on that, wherever they are?
They could. I have no idea
Where that man is,
Yeah.
or where these kids are.
Yeah, the island or it seems like it's like a not inhabited. But they did talk about cats. So
Yeah.
someone must have got the cats.
Maybe.
It just looked like a cat high up.
Yeah, but then when you look at it, all that's that tall is like, there's nothing that tall.
Yeah. I thought it was like perched on something.
It's still not tall enough for
Yeah.
that.
Morning, Sheriff.
Hey.
Is he a main cast?
Yeah.
Nice.
As his son said, but the sheriff.
You said you're being followed by a giant albatross.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Wings as big as lawn chairs.
Do you think there's some demon human with wings and cat eyes on that island?
I have no idea how supernatural this will go.
Yeah.
Or how horror-y.
The kids talked about a giant bird. He was like giant albatross, so I'm just like
With
trying
the-
to piece it all together. What if that's what was in the trunk? I don't know.
I doubt it. Not in the trunk.
Something's on that island.
Bear it in mind for yourself as well. Unless you plan on hopping a ferry to the mosque, you'll have to hunker down with us, too. And you'd be so welcome, of course.
Thank you. We'll let everybody know.
Why do they have A's?
Maybe they ran out.
I'm so relieved
Is
you're
this the house?
okay.
The trunk?
I waited for
Yes.
you this morning. You weren't me. Look, standing there on the dock like some jilted prom date. And, oh, you won't. He's trying to set the school as the new.
Don't kill cats. Come on. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! Oh. You gonna eat up? Someone's out here eating cats. Something, I don't know what. Yeah. 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦? Wants immortality. Inherited a demon. Who knows?
Good night. Okay.
I want to hear you texting. I can hear you texting. The sheriff can hear everything.
All right, Dad.
Good night, young man.
Night, old man.
Just 10 minutes and the phone goes off.
I feel like she's gonna be a source of so much jump scares later on. Yeah, just appearing somewhere. Yeah, because she's just so pale, you know? Yeah. No, don't do this again. No, 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 no. Please stop. I think he's gonna keep seeing her. Alright. Fuck no.
Isn't that for feast days and special? Shouldn't it be green today?
She's so anal retentive. He looked way too thin and long-limbed. Yeah, I think he was whatever was in that trunk. Yeah, and he's eating the cats. Yeah, maybe he's a thing that flies as well. Yeah, it could be his coat. Yeah. He's jumping around or something. He turned into some weird demon thing. He begged for immortality. I don't even know if it's actually him. Or some weird monster dressed as him. Yeah. I feel like it's Pruitt, but something happened to him and he turned demon-like. Some cult-like shit. Maybe. Satan. I'm kidding. Is there a body? Something's there. Oh yeah, they say things wash up on the west. Yeah, so an old body or something. Maybe a bunch of cats? I think it's a bunch of cats. Why are the birds as big as the cats? Maybe they're just baby kittens. Aww. Alright. Wow. Interesting, huh? Episode 1. Midnight Mass. Our thoughts? I don't know how to feel about this whole thing. It's interesting. Religious. There is some sort of plot happening. It seems to be religious related. I feel like
if I were more religious, I'd understand
The references.
Yeah, the plot that they're putting down. Like, I might be able to get more out of it.
The arcs. Because
Yeah.
you'd be familiar with the source material.
Yes,
The Bible.
Yes, the source material. Yeah. I know, like, one of the things, like, a lot of omens and whatnot, so a lot of dead animals is, like, the first sign of something, and then there's, like, virus and rain or, like, storm and whatnot.
Like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Kinda. It's just, like, yeah, stuff happens that leads up to the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And all that is related to it. So I'm just like, oh, we got the storm, and then we got the dead cats. So
Yeah.
those are related to something. And I'm just like, I'm sure if I knew more,
Yeah.
I'd be able to gather it all together. But I know bits and pieces and not enough to like actually get it 100%. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's there. And I see it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to piece it together. So, yeah, it's good so far, though. Interesting enough characters. I am intrigued about some certain characters more so than others. And I'm just really looking forward to the plot and finding out what on earth is happening with Pruitt.
Yeah, freaking Pruitt, if it's actually him, running down on the beach, and has it always been him? Because the kid, Warren, kept saying that he said that he kept seeing him running up and down the thing, and it's just like, if so, then how long has he been doing that for?
Yeah, but was he the one who denied it when Riley was like, oh, Pruitt's out there?
I don't think I ever heard him say anything. I think it was just, mostly the mum was just like, well, I don't see him. The dad was like, nah, he's on the mainland, and stuff like that, because that's what the other father said. I think that's why they were like, oh yeah, he can't be here. But I don't know if Warren ever said anything, because Warren has said he's seen him before, so maybe that's happened before where, he thought he saw him and then...
Yeah, maybe. Do you think the locals, I guess, kind of believe that Pruitt is like the local ghost story or something?
Well, he's not dead.
True, he isn't. But then people are like, oh, you just see him wandering about because of his episodes or whatnot. But he was supposed to be on a trip.
Yeah, he went on some, I guess it was like a last thing trip.
Yeah. But then Warren still saw him.
Yeah, so it really does beg the question of, if he's supposed to be gone, then how has he been here this whole time? So it's not Pruitt, it's something else. And I really do feel like it's like, if it's the original Pruitt, then he's been like possessed by something.
Yeah.
Or some way, like when he went on that trip, it wasn't really a trip, it was just, they like turned him into something. Or like, it's like some cult type of thing. It's like, I don't know what game it is. It's like Outlast or something, where they're like, it's a very religious cult, and then the people there are very fanatic, but then they're like not even human, or they are humanoid and shit, but they're like so lanky and skinny and like elongated limbs and everything. And it's just like, that's the imagery that I'm getting for Pruitt here, is that if he was once human, he's just like been so like, I don't know, manic that he's not anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why he looks the way that he looks.
I feel like maybe Pruitt never went on this trip. Like, he's always been here. He's just off in that offshoot island that the boys went to at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been staying there, but he just runs back to the mainland on the shore, on the beach, which is why Warren sees him all the time, because he lives near there.
Yeah.
And then Riley saw him too, because he was just coincidentally looking out the mirror that faced the beach or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like he wanders the beach all the time, or he's on that island all the time, and he's just eating the cats there.
Yeah. But the cats, he eats them on the island.
Yeah,
not
and then they
the-
just wash
yeah.
up every time there's a storm, which is, what Warren was saying about the dead bodies.
Yeah.
So far they've been like, foreshadowing and then picking it up.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the ghost story he was talking about at the beginning with Harpoon
Harry.
who like ate kids or something?
Yeah, if that's something.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that'll come back too. Maybe that's what Pruitt is trying to... Oh, maybe something...
Is eating the kids.
No, maybe something possessed Harry and made him want to eat meat, and then now that thing's got Pruitt, but Pruitt's trying to fight it by eating animals.
Cats instead of humans.
Yeah, but then maybe eventually it'll get too much and he'll be like, I need human meat and these cats aren't doing it for me. And then they'll have to fight Pruitt somehow. And actually like exorcised him, because apparently whatever happened to Harry, it didn't make this thing go away.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going to explain it away by science, not...
Religion.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's some viral infection in your brain that makes you want to eat meat. Zombies. I guess we'll see what happens with this.
Yeah. I mean, I had a thought, then I just lost it. Oh, it was, the thing that Father Hill was saying. He was talking about feasting on God's flesh.
Oh.
and then drinking God's blood.
Yep.
And like, so I just kept thinking about the cats when that happened.
Okay.
So is that like, does that speech then set up the plot line for the rest of this, of Midnight Mass? Because is it truly about that demon coming in and then feasting on humans or something?
I feel like it might be. I feel like that speech is important, again, with the whole foreshadowing. I feel like everything that they talk about in this episode will be picked up later. Thematically, at least, if not physically. So the whole thing where he's just like, take this bread, let's all eat it.
Yeah.
Take this drink, let's all drink it.
Yeah.
That's going to be brought up somehow.
Yeah.
It might have something to do with eating cat flesh or eating human flesh, or maybe Pruitt will try and take a bite out of everyone.
Yeah. I don't know why he doesn't eat the cat, but he just bites it. Is he just taking their blood?
I think he might just want live blood. And then as soon as he goes for the juggler, that blood's not live anymore because they die.
So like vampirism.
Maybe he just wants blood. Maybe he's just sucking up their blood and then they have no more blood, so he just drops them.
Yeah.
But Father Hill,
Sus as fuck.
he knows about Pruitt.
Yeah, whatever the fuck's going on.
Because if Pruitt's in that trunk, he's letting him out every night.
Was Father Hill on the
boat?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing him.
Because if he wasn't on the boat, then he was the guy in the trunk that got pulled. Because essentially someone got smuggled in, right?
Pruitt.
And if we're saying Pruitt got smuggled in, then why did Warren see him way before? So is it Father Hill that got smuggled in because he somehow couldn't get the ticket or wasn't legal enough?
Then who? Who smuggled him in?
Yeah, exactly. Someone did it. So it's just like, who was in the trunk and who was the one smuggling it in if it wasn't Father Hill? And it's just like, was Father Hill on the boat at the start or not? Because I don't remember. And it's just like, yeah, if it was Pruitt in there, then why was Warren seeing him way before?
Yeah, exactly. After that episode ended, in my mind, it was Pruitt in the trunk and it was Hill smuggling him in. But Warren's been seeing him before this episode, so clearly that's not what happened.
Yeah, because if he was on the small island that the kids went to, he could have just stayed there. He has access to and from because he's on the beach sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's just like, he doesn't need to be smuggled. He can just stay on the island.
Yeah.
So it's just, so I thought it was Father Hill getting smuggled in, but then it just begs the question of who the fuck did it. It's just like more mysteries and stuff, and it's just like, that's cool.
If it was something else, like a demon or a creature of some sort that is similar to Pruitt, then it was probably Hill who smuggled him in.
Yeah.
But if it was Hill in the trunk, then I don't know who else is part of this that smuggled him in.
I mean, whoever was in the trunk had to be coherent and smart enough to be able to respond when the person smuggling him in knocked on the lid of the thing. Like, it can't just be some, like, not cognizant creature.
Yeah. I mean, Pruitt seemed conscious enough.
Yeah, like, he ran away from the threat or whatever.
It felt like it knew it was Pruitt and it knew that it shouldn't be seen.
Yeah.
Probably why it only comes out at night.
Yeah, and during a storm as well.
If he's been on the island all that time, then he can't have been smuggled in, right?
Yeah, unless the island is a whole nother thing and it's actually Harpoon Harry harpooning kids and eating them or something.
Alright, so there might be two mysteries running side by side. Well, whatever the hell is happening to Pruitt and the chest.
Yeah.
And they seem to be connected to Father Hill.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about Harry.
Yeah, no, I feel like they're connected by some demon who possessed them both.
Maybe. Because it was a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever happened to Harry, so yeah.
Until we get more information, that's what I'm going with. That's my prediction for the rest of this season. Maybe he prayed to God for help and Satan answered instead. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how far we're going with this, because if you want us to suspend belief and consider the existence of God, then we have to consider the existence of Satan. And if we're doing that, then we have to think about the fact that maybe Satan's got something to do with this as well.
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron's child is somehow going to be the crux of whatever the hell is happening.
It's gonna get possessed and become the Antichrist or something.
There is always something to do with a pregnancy thing, or like the possessed child that comes out all funky, because something to do with God.
Or the demon.
Yeah.
Or a sacrifice.
Maybe a sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's just like, you don't have a pregnant woman in a religious horror type of plotline and not use it for something that's fucky-wucky like that. That concludes our reactions to Midnight Mass episode 1. If you like our content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you have something you want to say to us, maybe discuss our theories with us without putting in any spoilers, you can leave a message in the the comments below and we'll be there to chat to you guys. In the meantime, you can check us out across all socials. Everything will be linked down in the description below, but until then, we'll just see you in the next video. Bye!